Hello, this is Tammy with Autistic Wiki, and want to do a quick video for Autism World Autism Awareness Day, and to reintroduce honey, and to reintroduce Autistic Wiki and kind of give it a reboot. It's been sitting on the web collecting dust for a good year or so. I haven't really been working on it, but I think it's time to give it a try again. So I first started Autistic Wiki a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years maybe. And I started it because when I first, I started out self-diagnosed quite a few years ago. It was, I think, 2011 or 2012, somewhere around there. And back then, honey, please. Back then, even now, it really couldn't find a community for adults. A lot of the communities would be like Autism Speaks, and it was primarily geared toward neurotypical parents of autistic children. And as you know, they really don't have a legitimate, maybe legitimate is not nice, but they don't really have an autistic voice anywhere inside leadership. So they're somebody else speaking on behalf of autistics, and they don't seem to be too keen on letting us speak for ourselves. They seem to think that they know us a little bit better than maybe we know ourselves. So I didn't like the vibe or the information that I was seeing coming out of Autism Speaks. It was very negative, very doomsday, very just depressing, and just not good. So I didn't like what I was getting from them, but I noticed that whenever you research something, if you Google it or you go looking up, pretty much all roads lead back to Autism Speaks in some way or another. And I was thinking about it, and I thought, well, part of that is just because of one, because they're so big and they've been doing it for so long. They're pretty much the only game in town. But the other part of it is because they're so well known, and because they just link so much stuff, that of course information is going to link back to them, and then that kind of reinforces more links going to them, and that makes them, almost gives them more strength in the searches. And so I thought, well, one way to counteract that is let's build our own site with legitimate science and community and actual autistics telling their own story in a place where no one can silence us because we're in control of it. And I thought this would be helpful to not only to us, but to parents and educators, anybody who's looking for legitimate, reasonable information on autism and real autistics. It's a place where media can come if they need to get a quote from somebody. It's pretty easy to find somebody here. Just come into the, whatever we set up, whether it's a forum or whatever. It's however kind of grows organically. So I thought, well, let's just do it. Instead of complaining about it, let's change it. Be the change that you want to see. So I like making websites, so I kind of, make websites for every little thing and then ignore them and they go nowhere. So I started Autistic Wiki, put that up on the web, played with it for a little while. I was really excited about it, but I really have a problem with seeing things through. And I start 1,000 projects and I don't get any of them done. But I'm... now that just last year, a few months ago, I got officially diagnosed, and I'm in therapy with that doctor that diagnosed me. And we're working on getting me on track and not procrastinating so much, not being so much of a scatterbrain, and kind of helping me do the things I want to do instead of being all over the place, which I am. So I'm going to give it another try and see if I can kick it off and be useful to someone, myself and others. So I'm using April as my launching pad and putting this out there and seeing what I can do to help others. So I will make an effort to put up videos on a regular basis. I did see on Twitter today somebody posted something about like those challenges, like the selfie challenge or a photography challenge, where like each day you have a topic and then you do something on that. I saw something on that today, so I think I'll use that as ideas for either doing video or writing an article, or just something to give people something to look at. It's a little bit nicer than lighting it up blue. I'll make an effort to not wear blue this month until everything clears up. I have like I said earlier in Twitter, I have a visceral reaction to seeing the color blue during April. And puzzle pieces too. You ruined puzzles for me. Thanks a lot, guys. I used to like puzzles. So I think I'll try that. I don't remember what it was offhand, but I'll look for it and post a link in case you're interested in doing it too, because I think it'll be fun. I think it's is useful for us to have something constructive maybe to talk about. Not that our conversations are not constructive, but especially during April, I know for myself, it's very easy to get caught up in being kind of angry and reactive to all the lighted up blue stuff. So having something where we can start a conversation and we can keep it going, I think would be maybe healthy and useful, and maybe more entertaining than just being angry all the time. That's not fun. So I think I'll wrap it up for now. I do thank you for watching. I know the video quality is not so good. I'm just recording it off of my laptop camera. And because I'm, who knows if I do this one video and then not another one for 3 years. If I start doing this regularly, then I'll get a proper camera so that it's not annoying. But for now, I think it's just good enough. It's, good enough. And for comments, I will link these videos to my website, autisticwiki.com. And I will open up comments there so that we can have a conversation and talk about it and, whatever. I will see if I can turn off the comments on YouTube because the commenters on YouTube, they're very demotivating sometimes, and when I'm already new to this, and I don't think I need that. So for now, I think I'll just turn off the comments if I can figure it out, and we can just have a conversation on my website. And the point was to go over there anyways and interact and have a community. So I will do that. So thank you for watching. I know this one isn't really anything interesting, but I'll try to come up with some interesting ideas and conversations going forward. No promises, but I'll do what I can. So thank you. Have a great